What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel for yet again another war video, war number 4. This one is SGA versus SUUM, and this war I get to bring Ghost, and it doesn't happen too much as a bulwark war. I'm a big fan of using Ghost. This is a high pressure war though because we're very close to Platinum 1, very close to Tier 1, and we have to win every war from here on out in order to make it, so lots of pressure on this one. I do have 6 fights in this war, so things don't go perfect in this war, but let's check it out. Let's get right into it. Music in the back as usual by LC. First of all, let's get our boosts going. We're on path 8 to start. First fight is against Silver Surfer. Very easy Dr. Doom fight. So Bulwark's not even going to affect him, he's not metal. A little bit of loading time, and then here we go. So we're just going to do our typical Doom style fight here, which you're getting to see is my favorite champ. Every single fight, every single war, I have Dr. Doom or Human Torch. Although my last few wars, I haven't really used Torch too much. So this one's just about managing the power as well, making sure we don't get a special 3. And now we're just building our way back up to our special 3 and get him to around 2 bars of power. I think I threw this a little bit early, but he only has 28% health, so we're just gonna let it go. This should probably kill him. If it doesn't, then as we get out, there we go, 2%, one little hit, boom. So good start to the war. I'm still boosted, so I move up to a Warlock, and again, with this, I'm expecting willpower to mess me up. This is Hurt Locker. I'm just rereading up on Bulwark because he's metal, and I'm probably going to trigger Indestructible. I'm so used to seeing Protect War now, so because he's metal, if I cause too much damage, he'll go Indestructible for 10 seconds or until a special is used. So I'm aware that's going to happen. I'm aware that I'm going to degen. I actually like pushing into an SP2. Just because it's very easy to avoid. SP1, sometimes I eat it to the block just to be safe. But you can see I'm just taking slow damage over and over and over from degen, and now I've triggered Indestructible. So for 10 seconds, I can't do any damage, but I think I nullified it. So he's back to SP2, so I baited out again, and he just keeps draining my power, so it looks like I'm not even going to be able to throw any specials in this fight. Again, trigger Indestructible, but because of the stagger, I'm able to nullify it. And there I eat a special 1 to the block, and I've lost 30% health without even getting hit, just from parry, degen, block damage. So I'm not exactly ecstatic about that. Luckily, the Bulwark node is not taking effect because I keep nullifying the Indestructible. And he's almost done here, but look at that, we've lost 48% health without getting touched, so I'm not extremely pleased about that. I was assigned this next fight against Hitmonkey. It's on backup recovery and on power snack, so I was assigned Ghost. The only thing I'm nervous about with Hitmonkey is if you do get hit with him, you know, it can be a fight ender. He's very, very strong, and you know, if I screw up the phase and I start bleeding, it can be a big problem. So here I'm just doing typical Ghost, like phase, 3 hits, try to avoid that special 1. For some reason, I didn't dex the second bullet, and it kind of screws up my rhythm. So this one was okay, but I don't know why I didn't go in and punish him. Maybe because of the backup recovery, power gain, I was a little nervous about that. Then I eat 1 shot, and look at that, almost 30% of my health gone in 1 shot. So here I'm trying to bait out that SP2, but I'm finding myself getting cornered, so it's stressing me out. Now I do have a tech 200% boost on here, so I decided to say screw it and go for it and hope it finishes him off. It doesn't. Here he throws the SP2, I'm able to dex the first 1 and the third one, and then he has suicide, so he basically kills himself. So not the cleanest 2 fights. 2 of my champs have taken damage. Now we're up to path 2 against Black Widow. She's on power drain and strike counter. I was gonna use Wasp, but then I decided, now let's just go with Old Faithful with Doom, just because of the health pool. Wasp, if you take the wrong hit, then her health pool is pretty low, even though mine's a rank 2. So I'm just going with Doom. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the strike counter. And she's on suicides as well, so it's fun when you're fighting a champ that's on suicides because you just want them to keep throwing specials, and they just damage themselves. So this fight I have to throw a lot of special ones just because of the strike counter. But things are going really well with this fight. As you can see, I had to heal up Doom, so that costs a few potions. Now the next fight is a tricky one. It's with it's against Spider-Gwen. It's on Power Sting, and it has the combat power rate and strike counter. So I take Ghost, I heal her up, and here we go. Let's hope things go well here. So phase, and then she doesn't come at me. But then I'm gonna throw heavy, try to build up some Furies. I get the precision buff. There's a Fury. Now I have the Power Sting on me, so I can't use any specials for the time being. But so far things are going okay. As you'll see, I'm parrying a lot with Ghost in this fight. And I will throw a lot of heavies. And right there she does surprise me with her evade. There again, I'm lucky I didn't get punished for that one. The cool thing with Ghost is, even with the combat power rate strike counter, I still gain power from phased hits. But I'm not even going to really use any specials in this fight. Nor can I use specials in this fight anymore. So at this point I'm just trying to use typical Ghost style. And I think I'm just going to go phase 1 hit soon, just to finish it off. So here, phase 1 hit, phase 1 hit. And there you go, there's a Spider-Gwen fight. And now we have one more fight. It's Sorcerer Supreme on double power. So on boost up, this is another easy Dr. Doom fight. So we get here. I'm just gonna keep this fight going. She's at rank 5. So her health pool is not as much as a rank 3 would be. And I just gotta control her power gain. Steal it a few times. I think I'm gonna steal it right here. And she's still gaining power pretty quick. So I throw another L1. So now here, she's getting dangerously close to SP3. Luckily, I get there first. And now we're in the Doom cycle. Now, basically, this fight is done. When we got to Boss Island against these guys, they only died 3 times in our battle group. We had already died 5 times. So there's lots of pressure to make sure that we don't die to give ourselves the best chance to win this war. And here she throws SP1. I decided to eat the first 2 and then dex the last one. And now we get back to an SP3. And this fight's basically over now. I think I'm going to throw an SP2 here. Looking at her power, it's kind of... See, she does get to SP3 though. See, I got extremely lucky in this fight right there. And now I'm going to throw another SP2 and finish the fight here. So I did get a little bit lucky there. I probably could have eaten 1 SP3, but either way. So that's the end of that war. So we end up losing this war. We're not sure if we're going to be in Platinum 1, but we have to win the rest of our wars. Hoping that maybe some of the top alliances get busted for docking or whatever. But, so far so good. I think I'm through 4 wars with SGA since I joined just before the cutoff, and so far no deaths. Relatively cheap on items. I do boost every single fight, but with all of the daily quests and daily events happening, I'm getting boosts all the time, so I'm not too worried about running out of resources. So there's only a few wars left in the season, and let's keep an eye on them. I'll keep posting the video, so as usual, make sure you hit the like button, click subscribe, and join me on the Discord. It's a cool little community we're building there. And thank you so much for joining, and until the next war or next video, take care, have a great day.